Enough. We are live. Okay, wonderful. So, good evening, good day, wherever we are. It's a Wiola Diamondheart here. And today I have a beautiful guest, the soul sister, Jo Bilik. She's going to talk about the Gong journeys that she is creating and all the blessings that comes with that, and her participation in coming soon the urban retreat that is going to be at College House, the third edition, on Sunday 11th of May. And here we are to talk about the sound, the vibration, the love that it brings, the healing that the healing that is available for each and every one, and how we are actually entering that space of absolute love and frequency of higher consciousness, frequency of light, frequency of lightness, the lightness of being, as I'm calling the urban retreat. So here she is. So the warm welcome, adding to the stage, giving you a voice. Hello, beautiful soul sister.
Hello, my beautiful soul sister Viola. This is Joanna Billik from GongFree. It is lovely to see you all, and we are very excited to see you in just a few weeks at the Lightness of Being in College House.
Yeah, exactly. I have a question because, like, we both play gongs and we both learn from the same master and such and such. But for so many other people that are not aware of the vibrations of the gongs, of that sonic flow of energy, like how your journey with the sound, with the gongs began. And do you remember the moment that changed everything for you?
It was a date. I went to a gong buff on a date, and I was a little bit surprised because I've never heard about gongs before. I was very much a therapist and dabbling in, as a esoteric studies and manifestation and meditation and our other forms of holistic therapies. However, gongs was something new to me, and I always struggled with concentrating, meditating, being in the moment, stopping, and I think this is something that a lot of us are struggling with to be able to switch off. And lots of people try transcendental meditation and yoga, which is wonderful. But gongs are a little different because with gongs, you just come in, you lay down, and you know this so well, Viola, because you can receive them just like you would receive rays of sunshine, or just like you would hydrate your body with water. You literally just lay there and you let the sound go through you, and it targets you on a cellular level. I'm a big fan of all sorts of holistic therapies, from acupuncture to reflexology, homotherapy, massage. But the gong to me is really number one. I'm a gong maniac, you could say.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, it's the same. I like the other instruments. I like to play them. I like to receive them. But the gongs, that's something incredible. That's some other dimension. Not, I would say that is for everybody, but then again, not for everyone. As the gongs are very powerful, they are very transformational, and it's just like such a beautiful symphony. I will say that we have that sutra: vibrate the cosmos, and cosmos shall clear your path. Would you elaborate on that?
Well, I see it a little bit as a road opener. So yes, I agree with you with gongs being portals to divine. They are these enablers to get you straight into your subconsciousness and to connect with this part of yourself which is enabling you to self-heal, to manifest. And those of us who are into spiritual stuff understand it very well, but also modern medicine now is starting to understand how important this is. The Chinese medicine, the Eastern medicine understands it very well. The connection between the yin and yang, the connection between psychological and physical, that you can have pains in the back and upset stomachs, and you can even get a bunion because of such a simple thing as a house move or stress. So we're starting to understand more and more that it's very, very connected, and one can affect the other. Yes, so the gongs are, to me, number one, but I do value all the other holistic therapies. And as a journey woman, you are meant to study all sorts of holistic therapies to combine it. And of course, each of us has our own favorite thing. My favorite thing is the gong, because it just I have not met many people who would not connect with the gong if they have a session which is led by someone who's trained and knows what they're doing.
Exactly. Trained and knows what they're doing. It is so important, in my opinion, because I've known many people that say like, oh, okay, it's just a plate, you just go and strike and it makes the sound, it's going to be fine. And I was like, excuse me, actually, no, you need to know how to use this beautiful tool, because it's just like that frequency actually affects everything and everyone around. Is the vibration, and is the same like all those the experiments that they say, like you put into the jar the rice, and you will talk to the rice and say like, I love you, I love you, I love you, and then to the other one, hate you, I hate you, I hate you. And after some time you will see that there is the difference in the jars, even though it's the same jar, the jars are the same, the content is the same, it's just the vibration, what you are saying is different. So what do you think about not what you think, but how do you explain that whatever, or learning from the master?
So what you just said is very important as well, because we always say that the intent of the facilitator and the intent of the person who's arriving is the most important thing. What we want, what our intent is, what we wish for together, then we can create it together. And in terms of learning, I really believe that you need to know at least the basics. A person who goes off and they're playing intuitively without understanding how the gong responds, how you have to communicate with the gong, wake up the gong, volume control, the fact a gong is very different to other instruments. It doesn't operate in the same way. And I often see musicians who, it's not like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. You don't play out notes, although it does have a fundamental note and, other notes around the heart, the center. But it just has a different, it just has a very different way of playing. And it also plays differently with each different person. It will respond differently. The same gong will play differently with different people who approach it. So you can very clearly see someone who doesn't really have an understanding of the gong, because they will keep on striking the gong without understanding that they're muting it, they're not letting it perform, or they will hold on to the gong, which stops the vibration, which stops the sound and frequency coming out.
Yeah, you as a master, you know that, but then for someone who is new, who comes to the first gong bath or the all-night gong,
Yes.
they don't know. So that's why, for example, when we are choosing our people that play with us, we kind of check them out, like what is their background, how do they play, are they ever very soft and gentle, or they come to the gong and yeah, blah, like,
we don't want pots and pans. we do not want pots and pans, and
Yeah.
we also do not want too soft. We don't want too quiet, because then there is no release. So it needs to be a balance, the understanding. I also want to say that, I don't, a master to me is Don Conroe. I'm a journey woman. A master is someone who knows everything, in my opinion. I'm still on my way to getting there, but we treat this very seriously. We keep on educating ourselves continuously when when I'm in the position that I'm in, and when we choose people to facilitate with us, we want people who trained, who have a certain way of performing that is pleasant, and we have certain expectations.
We do. We do. But it's like what happens, like for the people who don't know, who have no experience, because all those students that you've trained and all the students that trained with us, with the Don Conroe and other masters and other teachers, for those, like what happens to our nervous system and the energy field of the participant or during the gong bath?
Mm-mm. So obviously it depends on the person, but it targets your cellular, your beta brain waves, which is in your brain and your amygdala part of the brain, and it just really relaxes you. It also releases certain hormones and toxins, and you get really relaxed. And while this is happening, that process, you get into this kind of dreamlike state, which is going to unblock you. It's going to rehydrate your blood cells. It's going to start making your blood flow really well. It's gonna really unblock your chakras, and you're going to feel much better. It's going to help you with depression, sleeping issues. It's just going to reset you, quite frankly. That's what the gong does. And very, very often we have people who come out and they don't remember why they were stressed before.
Beautiful. And exactly. But some people, when they do come for the gongs, for the sessions,
Yes.
whether they are like hour or 2 hours long, or for all night gongs, which we also do. And we're going to, where do I have it? Oh, here we have the all night gong summer of 26th of July at Colette House. What are, how you can say, what are the most significant blah 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 significant healings that you have experienced within the participants of your sessions?
There are some major ones where one person regained their sense of smell and taste after brain concussion, and they didn't have it for a year. I've witnessed them. There were people that were, forgetting their walking sticks, or elderly people who became pain-free. There was one student who, her pain in the leg, she was from Australia, her pain in the leg went away. After 20 years, she had that pain. So we experienced a lot of unblocking psychological traumas, issue with sleeping. Just a couple of weeks ago, parents came of Aryan, and it was their first gong bath, and they really loved it, and you can see people who are a little apprehensive. They don't know what to expect. Maybe it's not traditionally something they feel that comfortable with. It's a little unusual. But once they experience what it is about, you can really see that it's not just some, hippie plates.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But for example, like what I see, like because for me myself, it's like I have a very busy mind.
Yes.
Yes, and there are like lots of people with anxiety, and they are very stressed. They're very triggered. They're very nervous, and when we, especially over the all night gong, we can see like how the frequency, how the vibration works.
Yes.
And then, for example, what would you recommend for the person that has the anxiety, that is not it has the busy mind. It's like,
Yeah.
what are your tricks, let's say, or methods that you lead those people to total surrender and relaxation so they can actually experience that blissfulness and
Mm.
healing?
I encourage them to just go to sleep, because you still receive when you sleep, and you can just make sure you feel comfortable. And instead of, and as long as you understand that it is the same process as if you would lay down in the park and receive sun rays, or you don't have to think of it as a process. You're simply laying down and you can relax. There is no expectations of you. So we usually encourage everyone, we explain what they can do, which is really just lay down. And if you're not comfortable, turn around. We have a little meditation at the beginning to set them into the mood. And then a lot of people usually just fall asleep. And that's perfectly fine, because you still receive as you are sleeping, and that you're not, you don't have to keep awake and think. You don't have to
Oh,
calculate.
no. No, that's for me. For me, no. It's like I try to, because some people, they like what they say, like, oh, I was listening to the waves and so on.
Yes.
I was entertained by the sound. Like for me, it's like I really like to, yes, at the beginning to kind of like to follow it, to say, this is nice. Oh, I don't like this sound. The judgmental mind comes in. But then is the times that, okay, stop that. Let's go to sleep. I'm going to receive it anyway. Let's have it the most fantastic. I mean, I'm doing with the like inner talk, and I just because I teach Kundalini yoga, lots of meditations, and I play Gong as well, so I know how to deal with the busy mind and surrender. But
Yeah.
for the people that are distressed
Yes.
and uneasy, this is the very beautiful modality to come and surrender.
Mm. Well, as Don Conroe says, he says, lay down and let the sound go through you as you were not there at all. So try to not think of yourself as a material body. And the gong very shortly will get you out of those traumas and stresses. This is what the gong does. So if somebody is more sensitive, usually they will feel more relaxed quite quickly. People who find it difficult with sound are encouraged to bring earplugs, because it is your skin that is your largest organ. It is the skin that actually receives those sound waves and frequencies. So it's perfectly fine and recommended if if you can be sensitive sometimes, to have those earplugs.
Exactly. Okay, so we have a all-night gong, Summer
Mhm.
Love, on the 26th of July at College
Mhm.
House.
Mhm.
So the tickets will be available. I will post them. We will post them under this video. So please join us and join us for that beautiful event. It's from 10 o'clock in the evening, sleepover experience, and you can really dive deeply and really go to sleep for
Yeah.
so many hours. You are just immersed. Like last time, how many gongs did we have?
I think
13?
maybe we had 13, I think so. Yes. And this time we have some very special guests, Mark again, and we have Tina Maria from Nordic Gong from Denmark, which is amazing. She works very closely with Don Conroe as well. So, and we have Ricky again, who played very beautifully. So we have some very special guests. It's going to be very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. And again, we always say that 10 consecutive gong baths can cure anything. So a
Exactly.
gong, an all-night gong is very special. And this year is a particularly special year because it's 2025, a very, very, very important year for Don Conroe, where he encourages us to perform and collaborate on those auspicious dates every month, especially around full moons. And this one is just a few days after autumn equinox. So we're celebrating entering the beautiful autumn, coming to the end of the summer. Oh no, it's not. Is it 26th of July? What is it? It's near the full moon, isn't it?
We have the 26th of July, and this is, I think it was the full moon, but in Mayan calendar, this is like, this is the 25th is the green day. So there is like the time without the time, the space without the time. So we are resetting totally everything.
It's
And
a
then
port.
again, start from the new. It's a
It's
very
a,
beautiful time of the year to do so. Plus it's summer and it's so lovely. You don't have to have lots of clothes, and it's just like you enjoy the weather. So this is very specific time, especially now with the transition of the Jupiter. We are coming into this abundance and expanded awareness, the wisdom. So it's like lots of beautiful things happening. So yes, the tickets will be there available, but now we are coming to here. That's why we are here. Urban Retreat at third edition, and the Lightness of Being we have on Sunday 11th of May, and you are going to again. So I'm very grateful to you that you dedicating this time to be with us and to play your beautiful gongs
my
and to
pleasure.
share your wisdom and the bounty and beauty and all that feminine, sensual energy that you always do, the beautiful smile and the warm hugs and so on. And I love it, all your magic potions when you bring them, and the people, they get excited. So during that session, because you will be actually closing all of that urban retreat, we have loads. We are six of us, six speakers, six sharers. We're going to do all those different beautiful things. The Kundalini activation. We do the beautiful mantras, sound journey to the heart. We have the architect your future again with the Dominic Knight. We got the 90 breath work. I'll do the Kundalini Shakti flow, and you bring it all together as one in the vibration of oneness with your beautiful gongs.
Yeah.
Can you share like what is it all about? Why is so good to actually end the whole day of that
Well, I was
of the
because
blessing with the gongs.
I'm doing exactly the same thing at the, let me just light the light because it suddenly became dark in here. But I'm doing the same thing at the Mind, Body and Spirit in Olympia, just I think 2 weeks later. I'm also closing ceremony. So it's really lovely because, you know, we're gathering together. It's actually Wesak the next, that week, which is the birthday of Buddha, which is a very, very auspicious day. So again, my great teacher, our great teacher, Don Conroy, recommends that we gather and do something special together. And thank you so much, Viola, for organizing this. And we're gathering together and doing the yoga and the breath work and talking to some very, very special people. And then at the end of the day, just as people are preparing to go home, I'm going to facilitate the gong bath to really relax them and, you know, prepare them for the next week ahead, for the manifestations, for the feeling confident, for believing in themselves, for loving themselves, for allowing themselves for all the money, you know, for all the abundance and health. And it's so important to not let yourself feel fearful, doubtful, not put yourself down. And that gong bath is really going to help everyone feel very in love with themselves, confident, relaxed. And that's the whole point. You know, we want you to come to Lightness of Being and have a wonderful day and come out and feel like, yes, I can achieve anything. I am going to be abundant and successful and healthy, and my love life is going to, you know, is wonderful, and there's absolutely nothing that can stop me. And this is the whole point of closing it off after such a wonderful day with the gong bath. So you can get this extra kick of relaxation and self-resetting, unblocking, and getting out there completely fully satisfied and ready. You can kind of think, yes, anyone can come at me and try and get me, and I just don't care because I feel so wonderful. I just feel happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to finish the sessions with the gongs because it just like I think like like really after all day of those different modalities that are directing the energy to love and lightness of being,
Yes,
freeing ourselves from suffering.
yes.
Uh, it brings all that it like covers you. The sound covers you like the arms of the beautiful mother, that loving mother, and it's just like you feel so content, so nourished, and like all the stress and like washes away. And here Justina, she was asking like, what do we bring with us on the day of the retreat? Your
Mm.
gracious self. That's
Bring,
all.
bring a big smile and a loving hug for us. We want to hug you all. We're going to be hugging and smiling and joining together in this beautiful day.
Exactly. It is so lovely. It is so nice. You've been before. It's like, what is your overall experience of the urban retreat? Why would you recommend it to the others? Like,
Ah,
why would they like need to come?
it's an amazing day. It's really well organized. It's in a beautiful venue. It has beautiful facilitators. I was just so amazed at some of the guests that you had there, and the guests who are coming to receive are just some wonderful, wonderful people. I was surprised to see some, CEOs of big companies from LA and all sorts of, we have a very nice crowd that are joining us. It's really nice to see. And it's just that the program is so beautifully put together, and you really feel like because as a facilitator we can also receive and partake as a like as the public, so we get a lot out of it as well. It's just really, really, really amazing day. I have to say it's probably one of the best, if not the best, retreat that I've been to, Viola.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I've been with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, that means a lot. And also, thank you for taking a part because, it's like, to me, it's like very important that I have the people around me that are beautiful, that they have their hearts open, that are willing to serve,
Mm.
that are willing to be for that day for the people, and having that integrity with their work, with their ethics, and delivering the best of
Dad,
the
tonight
best.
we're on a special Thursday night edition of football.
Excuse
And
me?
it's like 3-0 Broncos.
And this happened. This put went on by itself.
Well done.
So strange. It just went on. It must have been a message. It must have been a confirmation to what you were saying. It was like saying, yes, continue, Viola. You know how electronics go, yes, continue.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's like all of that. Like, I'm very grateful to you and to everybody who is going to participate because we together as one really create this beautiful field of expanded awareness, the
Yes,
field
because,
that we can come and relax.
yes,
It's called urban retreat because we are doing it at the heart of London, in the beautiful College House, the center that has been serving the spiritual community since 1951. It's like the biggest dance studio in London, that trained many ballet artists, performers, and so on. And
and
the energy, the life energy is there. The the
I,
Sufis, yes.
I
Uh,
was with Sean and Bear, the Belle of Flumies, and Sean was saying that she knows the gentleman from the Sufi people who dance there, and she loves Colette House as well. So to say hello.
Yes, it's absolutely amazing. So it's an honor and privilege to be in that space. Between people like you, and delivering all of that together, and creating this extraordinary space once again. Yes, it takes lots of work. Yes, it takes so much, so, but it's so really truly rewarding, and we get, like me myself, I get so much wisdom from the people, from the speakers, like new modalities, like how to arrange with the breath and with the sound, and the mindset, and everything is like all that beautiful bubble. And at the center of London, as I was saying before, like we can live our busy lives and actually surrender
No,
and relax.
it's a really, really amazing day. And there's so much in the program, so many amazing speakers. And you also have tables with I think you have massage. And aren't we going to have ear acupuncture downstairs and all sorts of?
Yes, we're going to have some people that are going to do for those people who are willing to have some massages or acupuncture or so on, some expo zone that they can buy supplements, books, some healthy food, like like in every event we have all that,
Yeah,
all of that
for those
around.
been to Colette House, is this beautiful old building with this giant stairs in the middle going all the way up, and there's all sorts of rooms. There's a little restaurant area at the bottom. I mean, it's very, very, very special, right next to the Barons Court tube station, so it's super easy to get to, and just amazing that you get to do those events in there, Viola. And I just wanted to say that I'm really in awe of all the work you do, Viola, and I'm so grateful that you want to work with me, and privileged, and thank you so much, because you're doing just amazing stuff.
Likewise, my soul sister, likewise. Thank you for your constant support and being there, and all the wisdom that you share with everybody and with me. I really appreciate that. And for everyone that would love to join the urban retreat, it's like here are the tickets. I will post that under this video, so everyone can get those tickets. You bring your friends. We usually have the full house, which is wonderful, and it's extraordinary event. And you're gonna meet lots of beautiful people, the people that are into healing, that are into expanding awareness, into shifting the consciousness to the higher levels of that beautiful, loving, and abundant life, healthy, wealthy, prosperous you. That's what it's all about, all of that. And then again, here we have the all night gong together with Jo. We do that also at Colette House. And then I think on the 7th of September we have
Gong training workshop. So I have a school called GongFree where I teach. I have accredited courses, and we decided to do a group one with Viola, because Viola is an amazing gong master, gong player, and to the point where I think one of my students was contacting me saying, "Oh my God, I was in Colette House and I heard you, it was amazing. You were in the other room." And I was saying, "Well, it wasn't me, it was Viola. Viola is an amazing gong player." And she was saying, "Oh, I was there in the workshop and I was really, it was just took me to another place." I was thinking, well, privilege
yeah.
to play with Viola, because Viola's really, 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 really top.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Yes, that's the power of the sound. So, it's like the College House or anywhere we are, it's like vibrate the gongs. Yes, Don Condro wish that every house has a gong. I have the gong hanging in here and vibrating, especially, when I sing a little bit louder or raise my voice for a reason or two. It's like the gong reminds me like so
Yes,
it's like really it's a
yes.
wonderful tool. So yes, thank you so much, Jo, for for your time, for sharing your wisdom and your knowledge. Under this video, if you could post a link to your page, to your website, when the people can find you, start a training with you, and continue the journey.
We're doing group trainings with you. So there's one on the 7th of September in Wood Green. So we're going to be in green rooms. It's a beautiful, beautiful hotel, and it has this wonderful gallery at the top as well. So we are in West London, and we're also in North London, and we are doing a lot of events together with Wiola.
Yes. So please join us. Share this video with the others if you find that interesting and inspiring. If you would love to learn the gongs, get in contact with Jo. She's doing the private sessions one-to-one and runs the school, so you are able to actually get the certificate and get to know properly how to play the gong, how to use this beautiful instrument for healing, self-healing, and creating the beautiful, abundant life. So thank you so much, Joanna. And I'll see you very, very, very soon.
Yes.
During our urban retreat. Here we are once more time, Urban Retreat Edition 3, The Lightness of Being. It's on Sunday, 11th of May, from 10 o'clock till 16 days. So many hours with so many beautiful facilitators. And yes, I'm so looking forward to be with you and to experience this omnipotent, omnipresent energy of love. Thank you so much.
Forward to being with you. Lots of love, lots of light, and see you very soon.
See you very soon. Sat Nam.
Sat Nam.
All the best. So yes, beautiful people, that was Joanna Billik from GongFree. She does extraordinary, beautiful sound journeys, all-night gongs. She goes onto retreats and creates wonderful events as well. She will post her details under this video. And if you'd like to join us for Urban Retreat 3, The Lightness of Being, again, it's on Sunday, 11th of May. Then we have the all-night Gong Puja, the Summer Love, 26th of July, and then the training on the 7th of September, and then again the all-night Gong for the autumn equinox and winter solstice, and many, many, many more events. So keep in touch, and I'll see you during the Urban Retreat or for the next live video, which I'm going to do with another participant of Urban Retreat, the sharer, the light worker. So keep in touch, and I'll see you around. So much love. Sat Nam. And stream.